is ENlitenThem, and for today's tutorial we're going to be talking about web development. And before we need that, there's some softwares we're going to need to download. So I'm going to go to we have a default software already on Windows 8. If you go to startup here, you have what's called the notepad. If you open it, you're going to see it, but we're going to need some higher softwares to explain what we need, at least moderate. So I'm going to open it, and for that we need Notepad++. See the update here, so we're going to go to Notepad++ 7.8 release. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to download the Notepad++. So my system is actually 64-bit, so I'm going to require the 64-bit on. So I'm going to scroll here, text installer. I'm going to click on it. It's already okay. Oh no, I clicked on it 2 times. Wow. So as it is actually downloading, we're now going to click open when done. It pops out, so click yes. Set it English depending on your language. What language is English? I agree. Next. Yes. Okay. Next. Let me create it. Shortcut on my desktop. Installing. Okay, it's installing. Yes. We're going to run it now. So as it is opening, web development is just about you owning your own web page. Okay, and knowing how you're going to practicalize it, like create a website consists of web pages. So it's creating those web pages that forms your website. So this is the default. Now we have Notepad++ open. This is the log. We're going to close it. Then for today's tutorial, we're going to be using the language called HTML, and HTML is kind of HTML, and is a web structured programming language. That's what most web pages, all the web pages run on. So there's no website that does not have a structure of HTML. So bear that in mind. So why we didn't? So now we're going to go into the basics. So why we didn't use this notepad here is because the thing has some, like now, okay, let's go to the default. Let's go to how the thing is going to set up. And for today's tutorial, like the programming HTML, we're using the version is HTML5, which is the latest. The previous one was XHTML, which was around 2000 that the thing came out, but HTML5 was in 2014. So now we're going to now create. So we're going to go to our desktop. I'm going to explain to you what the thing means. I'm going to create a folder, and this folder will be, let's name it lesson. So anything we're going to create now, we're going to store the files here, the pages. So we're going to now open our Notepad++, then go to save as, and now go to scroll for desktop, and we're going to look for our lesson. Then let's save it index. Then we see here we have save as type, this the configuration, the languages that are used. So we have D, C++, but for this one we're going to use HTML, hypertext markup language. So you can either put, if you click on it here, it saves it in this format, and if we click on save, we're going to click on save now. So if we go to our this thing here, okay, it didn't do because we didn't do it well. So we're going to now do it again. Go to it, like we didn't click on it, so we're going to click on it now. Well, yes, okay, see the thing ran well, so just we're having some glitches here. Let's delete this one. No, let's now create a new one, save it again. Let's say index. Okay, let's come in HTML, save. So okay, that's saved. Yes, that's saved because here is now UTF-8. So you're going to start typing doc type, but I don't think this thing I've saved. HTML, no, it didn't save. I don't know why it's not saving, because the name hasn't changed. I don't know. So we can, let's try, we'll put dot and HTML. We either put dot HTML or we put dot .html or dot .html HTML, so it's not waste your time. Click on save now. Yes, okay, it now changes to hypertext markup language file. So now we can now start typing, and the default to the setting of the programming of HTML5. Yeah, that's in there. We'll have the HTML, and in HTML we'll have this is the query showing that is a HTML5. So, and in HTML we have what we call the opening tag. Like this HTML I've written here is what we call the opening tag, and in order not to make mistake, we'll close it when it's a closing tag. So then, because we are just starting, so that you not forget about it or lose touch, so we now have now our document now accept it as a HTML5. So the tags, HTML opening tag, HTML close tag, and everything has this bracket to close it. So if you do mistake and don't close it, if you don't delete it like this, it won't show. So we have to close it fully and make sure you don't make any mistake in it. Any mistake makes your code wrong. So before we continue, I told you I'm going to show you the difference between Notepad++ and Notepad. So I'm going to go here again, create it, let's type, okay, let's just save it, save as. Then on our desktop we'll look for our lessons file. Okay, then we'll now save it as index2.html. Right, nothing changed, but look at here, it changed to hypertext markup file. But here nothing changed. So show you that, okay, if we type the same format, doc type HTML5, then write HTML. Okay, we'll now save it. It's now see if this thing we wrote here didn't work. But the thing with this Notepad++ and this one is that the thing, this one shows color, at least in case of mistakes, but in the Notepad we don't see any color. So if you go wrong, you have to start reading. In case you have plenty codes written, you have to go and start reading again. So now we're going to explain what is website first. The website is like this. Go here, this lesson is kind of our website name, maybe lesson.com or whatever, if you upload it to your hosting server. Then these files here are what is going to read, and it's going to be held by the web browser. So website is kind of people trying to access your computer, and they're accessing this lesson. So the computer's homepage does entrance in this lesson, so they're trying to access it. So that's all about website, accessing people, users trying to connect to your computer. So with that, we're going to now check out this thing first. Let's open it. Okay, the thing, okay, see the thing opened it, so it's now saying, oh yes, I'm waiting for you guys to type in some code on me. I'm waiting. So let's see whether we can now type in some code in it. So we're going to go back to our Notepad++. We have the HTML here. So the next we're going to write is the head tag, and we're going to close it. So the head tag is where you put the title, you put your link, your style sheet, your script. You even put your meta names. As time goes on, we're going to enter into that, but we're going to enter it more and more so that you guys will do very well in it. So we have our head here. and I'm going to put the title tag. Title tag is the name of your the name of the particular page you're in. Like now, if we go to our browser here, because I've not put any title, so the browser doesn't recognize it. It's showing default index.html. But if we go here, title, and call it lesson, and close it. Make sure I filled it on my part here. For you beginners, you must first of all close the tag so you not forget about it. So just in case you know about it, we're going to save it. Go here, refresh. Okay, see the thing changed to lesson. So to show that yeah, our browser is now understanding it. So after the title, I'm now going to enter body tag. Some people wondering why I didn't put the body tag in the head, because the things we write in the head don't usually show. Okay, so it's only when you now define it with the body tag that anything you now type in it shows. Like okay, let me type gibberish, save it, then go here. Okay, gibberish showed. Show that, but anything we type in the head didn't show. So now I'm going to just go to the basics. So we're going to start with P. And what I mean by P is a tag for paragraph. So if we have a P here, so we can just type hello, I am a paragraph. Stop, then save our document, go back here, reload our page. Okay, hello, I'm a paragraph. So people, so what may ask, paragraph normally spaces it out, but no, it's not such in web, in HTML, in programming. It doesn't space it out, except as time you now use the CSS to now make it to force it to be either center, left, or right. So we're going to now type hello, I'm a paragraph. So we understand P, and write P stands for paragraph. So the next thing we're going to do is the image. The image, we're going to use it to import files. I just want to touch some vital parts people need, so the next tutorial people understand what we're going to. So we're going to use the image. In HTML, image is img, but okay, I've seen why the body shining red, because we haven't closed it. That's why I prefer using Notepad++. It shows when we haven't closed the tag by the colors. So image, we're not going to use source, but before we do that, source, yes, then quotation. So before we do that, we're going to have a picture, and this source is a linking. Is if you have any link or any folder. So we're going to now get a folder, a picture from our PC. So to get that, so we're going to create a new folder, and this now call it index files. This is where I'm going to store all the files relating to index. Now I've copied the picture, so I'm going to paste it here. And the name of the picture is ENlitenThem. So if we go down here, we see it's a JPEG image. Some pictures are PNG, some GIF, some bitmaps. So you have to have the name, unless it's not import the document. So we are going to go here, image file source. So if you have a link, you type in the link, maybe something like https / but as how we now put it inside our work page, our file here. So we're going to import these index files, make use of it, and we don't need to start writing this lesson, because our picture is already inside this index files and it's inside the lesson. So we're just going to go here and just type simply index files / ENlitenThem.jpg. Then let me Ctrl S, go back to our browser. Okay, yeah, I see we imported the picture successfully. So let me explain to you It's going to be the last thing I'm going to explain to you, okay, after the link. So why we put these index files, and we did not kind of put the lesson because we are trying to get the file inside it. Okay, in a situation whereby I now pasted the picture here, you have it here. We'll just easily delete these things here and we'll have it like this. Refresh it, it still stays. Let me put E, maybe just in case your browser cache. Okay, see, showing error. So, but if you just delete it, Control S, it saves it. So some people wondering, is this how a website looks like? As time goes on, we're going to show you how start adding some stats to it and make our website lively. So so the next thing I'm going to teach you is the last thing we're going to write today. Okay, let me write the image. Image code is img. So okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is the A. You guys might have noticed that the image didn't have a closing tag. Yes, image doesn't have it because it stands on its own. So A is a linking tag. So if we put H here, Control S, you now see, refresh it, it will not show anything. It won't show. So until we define it, we are going to define it. We are going to go here. Then href is trying to, you're making a document to open a particular, you can either make a letter, a link, you can either make a picture, anything. So href is a linking also. That okay, if you don't put this quotation here at the end, it's not recognize it as a link, so we need to put it. So now, okay, we're going to write ENlitenThem, the name of the channel. Okay, save. Then go here, refresh it, ENlitenThem. So if we click on it, it just quickly takes us, not quickly, depends on your internet. Okay, it will take us to the place you expect it to go. Okay, see, so the thing actually linked it. So let's go back. So that's all for today. So we learned paragraph, image, e tag. So stay tuned to the next episode of HTML. Also stay tuned, watch out for our CSS and other web development formats you need. Okay, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our social networks. Subscribe to me at Daniel Chemelo, both at Instagram and Twitter. The link will be in the description, and the link for the Notepad software will also be in the description. Thank you for watching.